Thank you for choosing the Automated Service Psychologist. You have selected God told me to kill someone. Please listen carefully to the following overview while the program loads. Auditory hallucinations, despite their association with mental illness, don't always torment those who hear them, with 2/3 of sufferers experiencing no difficulties, even considering their voices to be comforting, supportive or inspiring. In some cases providing encouragement during stressful times. Everyone hears voices in their head. Most people have what is termed an internal dialogue. There is nothing abnormal about this. However, hearing voices other than your own, often perceived to be external to you, is a symptom of psychosis, a criteria of a diagnosis of schizophrenia, and is associated with a person losing touch with reality. Hallucinations are sounds, or other sensations experienced as real, when they exist only in the person's mind. While hallucinations can involve any of the 5 senses, auditory hallucinations are most common. Delusions can be categorized into delusions of persecution, delusions of control, and delusions of grandeur. Deluded grandiose sufferers believe that he or she has some great but unrecognized insight, knowledge, power, self-worth, or special relationship with someone famous or with God, incorporating these into their interpretations of their reality. Although delusional thoughts sometimes lead to violent behavior, most people with schizophrenia are neither violent nor a danger to. From the list of 5 scenarios, A to E, please choose the one that you believe to be accurate.
The voice I am hearing must be a manifestation of my own mind. It has clearly been triggered by genetic and environmental factors such as inherited mental illness, excessive stress, physical or sexual abuse in childhood, head trauma, depression, brain damage during birth, and drug use.
Conclusion. Although you have hallucinated, you are able to distinguish between internal dialogue and fantasy. You are strongly advised to discuss your concerns with a medical professional.
The voice I heard could not possibly be God, because God would never tell me to kill somebody. I know this because of the clear teachings of Jesus Christ and the New Testament. The voice can only be that of the devil, the ultimate manipulator and deceiver. Who else has the power and motive to get into my mind and urge me to commit terrible sin?
Conclusion. You should seek immediate advice from a medical professional. You are displaying recognized symptoms of delusion. Whilst you have presented enough self-control to restrain from following the perceived orders to kill, you have been unable to differentiate between reality and imagination, seeing supernatural, external infiltration as a more probable cause than mental illness. You are advised to refrain from any activities that support or encourage the distortion of reality.
I find it impossible to distinguish between Scenario A and Scenario B.
Conclusion. You should seek immediate advice from a medical professional.
Who am I to question God? I would be a sinner of the worst type if I was to disobey God's direct order. I cannot possibly know or understand more than God, so I must trust His infinitely superior wisdom. Only a fool or the devil would dare question the word of a God. I have sought guidance from my Bible, and it is clear that God not only abhors doubt, but it is also clear that God has tested others as He tests me. Because God is perfect, the person I must kill will be absolutely deserving of his death. This is regardless of whether I am able to determine this fact or not. For this not to be the case, would suggest that God is not perfect. God sacrificed his Son for me. Obeying him is the very least I can do.
Conclusion. Please seek immediate diagnosis from a medical professional. You are displaying significant and recognized signs of psychosis. An automated report has been sent to your GP. You are required to visit within 7 days.
He is saving. If the devil wants me to kill, I must obey him. I am special. I am a divine messenger, a supernatural prophet. I am on a divine mission. You do not understand, because your mind is not open.
Conclusion. You are displaying significant, recognized, and dangerous signs of psychosis. Immediate professional appraisal is required. For your own safety and for the safety of others, a specialized medical team has been sent to your location. We advise you to stay calm, and to wait for assistance. Doctors will be with you shortly. That concludes the Automated Service Psychologist.